So, with that in mind, we are going to go to visit Tsubasa and see if we can, convince her. Because you know what? Everyone seems like, like nice people. It'd be such a shame for them to, essentially be kicked out to fend for themselves where we don't have any answers. Where's Tsubasa? Was it the other side? Oh. Is she on the left side? Did I miss it? Oh, yeah, Tsubasa. I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Oh, those sandwiches look so good. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroko to catch us, so would you mind letting us in? Letting me in? Of course, come in! Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. What am I, a consolation prize? Listen, man, don't get in the way of a girl and her food. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Oh, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. Makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi, you're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you about what? The reason you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information. Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but there's no times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine, but in exchange, I'm gonna want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing.
Huh?
What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit.
Hey!
When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. That's why, if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh, God, no. No, I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Oh, you poor thing. She just had those sandwiches too. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous? She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I can find out a way to suppress her nausea. How, though? Puking is... Puking? Eito! How long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So, what is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, but... I proceed to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags I have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that. How about using that Gift-O-Matic in the rec room? The Gift-O-Matic? Yeah. If they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the Gift-O-Matic. Fashionable sick pouch. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. The materials we need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Eito and I split up to gather materials we needed to make the sick bag. Now, where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Okay, we gotta give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might also need to go explore and to get the materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Alrighty. So let's see, who can we talk to? Oh, it looks like Naomi is in the hallway. So let's see if we can run into her. Hopefully I chose the proper direction. Oh, here we go. Naomi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just put my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there raw dog, so I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Right, you should be careful. I always imagine that all girls carry around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch. Really? Back around where we found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetics shop. I memorized where it was so I could go, maybe go pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shops from Naomi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Okay, let's see. I'm currently on the 3rd floor. Okay, Takamaru is in the training room. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takamaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Okay, let's see. Hito. Oh, Hitoko's in her room, but I don't think I can go in there. Oh. Alright, let's go check up on the twins. Ima and Kako. Right, yeah, okay, here we go. Huh. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these two go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks, I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. Always tie your valuables to yourself. Alright. And I know Eito is in the cafeteria. So let's go ahead and talk to him again and see what his progress is. Look, Takumi! I found a plastic bag. Nice one, Eito. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in a hospital, so whenever I got to hang out with friends, I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. You did find one of the items after all. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Adami told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Day 12. We're 12% done with our active service. Ready to go hunt out for that to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi. Sure am. Oh, what the hell? I can't select either of these. What the hell? Oh, okay, you're saying the same thing. All right. So, yes, let's begin exploration. I'm ready to get my hands on that fashionable pouch. We gotta help Tsubasa. That's gotta suck though. Oh, anytime you get nervous, you puke? Alright. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on one will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items from treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts with the Gift-O-Matic. Many characters' preferred items can be made from key items, so try to land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can. Okay, let's head for the cosmetics shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then that should be in that direction. Okay, and I can... Wait. Oh. Alright, fine. Wait, is it just Takumi and Eito? Ooh. It is just us. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa.
My turn.
Okay, side slash. Let's go with this.
There. I guess it's my turn.
We have
We
two
better get
more.
moving. Got it. Nice.
Oh, thank you, Eito.
Let's go. Here. All right. Here we go.
I can do it one more time. Oh,
Let's go.
one more.
There.
Yep, let's end it. Okay.
Let's do
Takumi,
this.
I want you to step back.
I guess it's my turn. You're in
Knock
the
these
way.
guys out. Sweet, sweet.
My turn. Ha! Got it. Let's go.
Defensive stance.
Takes more than that. Let's do this.
And then I can take you out. Oh,
Take that. All right. Ready when
that.
you are.
go ahead. Do it.
Gotcha.
Overkill, but hey, gotta finish it.
Take care of the rest. I'll take this with me.
Okay, yeah, let's get you. Take them as materials.
We did it.
Number one. Look for intact pieces. Oh. Ooh.
Yes.
I gotta be careful.
What?
Oh, shit. I shouldn't have done that. I was just thinking, oh, yeah, let's move. It kind of sucks because Takumi is really
I'm not done yet.
okay. So I think we want
I'm ready
Eito
whenever.
to come in first.
Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way. All well and good. I guess it's my turn.
All right, go again.
Allow me to trim down their number. Got it. Nice.
All right. Then I think I can take Takumi.
It's all right. That's it.
Because I don't
We better get
want.
moving.
I do not
Let's fortify
want
our lines.
him getting
Guess it's my
hit
turn.
anymore.
Here we go.
If anyone gets hit, it needs to be Eito. Focus on Ato, focus on Ato, focus on... You son of a gun!
Not there yet.
Oh, slash... End it.
We did it.
You got that dirty feather. Okay, sweet. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa before I die. Sweet. Let's go. Alright, let's craft it. Yep. Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're gonna have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah, what's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the TRC. So someone like what Karo is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point in being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only gonna cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Persuasion missions! Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing L twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase, bringing this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry, just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. All right, here we go. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire. Puke flies farther than you think. Plus, it smells and it's slippery.
Just use that sick bag.
Just use that sick bag.
Oh, this is like fully voiced. What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry us around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
So, how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course. What Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there's a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I need to eliminate Tsubasa's hangups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's why I decided before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous. To live an easy life free of any puke. That's why I can't fight. Because if I fought, I would definitely puke. I think that if I puked in front of everyone here, the same thing would happen again.
I'll puke with you!
I'll puke with you.
What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share healthy attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
Tsubasa stared at me as if she was trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly, her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would never imagine this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things have been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place where I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs, if memory serves. Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic.
Huh?
Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Hakamoto told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah. Tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Karo is to me, then... Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop.
She's so cute.
Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop,
Oh.
Damn it!
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why? Remember what Siri said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, your families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the TRC. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Siri may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The TRC was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Yes.
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone.
And I'm back. Oh, you know, I just realized we haven't heard the morning announcement. Whew, I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince: Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room, that I now know the location of. I won't fight. It's because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live a little longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either. We have no other choice if we want to protect what matters most to us. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might get killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked hard to survive at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all that bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. Are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number 1, and that's me. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat sack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo! Shoo! Well, damn. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. But nobody has money here. We're basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give some sort of gift instead? I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. We try making a gift for Gaku using the Gift-O-Matic in the rec room. But what will get him to open up to me? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value? No point in trying to think of something on my own. I'll ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Okay, let's see where everyone's at. Okay, we're on the roof. Oh, Hideko, in the war room. It's been a while. I peeked into the war room and saw Hideko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hideko? I'm looking over the footage of past battles and making a record. A record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work? She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously. You think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Siri said at last. If that's true, then we're not fighting for free? That's why I'm documenting all this for you. So that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Huh? Sorry, never mind. I'll just be out of your way. Excuse me. Back in the training room, I see. Because there's nothing I can do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm like stuck in story, so I can't do anything. Huh? Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread?
Huh?
Needles and thread? Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing. He don't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. Oh, so Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes of his brothers with them day in and day out, he just got good at it.
Huh?
Big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently, he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Okay. And then Eito, I believe, is in... Oh, this classroom. 87 days left. A present for Gaku. What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes, or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I just can't bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. I'm going to get him clothes. I need to research his tastes. Let's see. Oh. Boy. I wonder if Dadami has any ideas. Okay, to the right. And hope for the best. Oh, okay, I should have went left. Look, Takumi, look what I found! What's that? A surgical scalpel! I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. Oh! Little Jamu! Welcome to the Starmie. How you doing tonight? I'm just, here playing some Last of Us Academy. Yeah, have you played it? Oh. We'll see. Oh, yep. One. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I saw such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think of how much easier I can do my cutting. Dadami swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. he's acting like a psychotic slasher. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. Present for Gaku. What about clothes? Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although, giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing, and he don't seem like no amateur. According to Takamaru, Gaku can sew, and pretty well at that. Then, what about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. I searched to get the manic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching... Alright. A sewing kit. This looks good. The materials I need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. That's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is going to be a pain. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. If the place Dotomi found was a surgical facility, they might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Dotomi show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather materials. Day 14. Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Dotomi? Okay, I guess we're going exploring with Dotomi this time. Eden! Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Ooh. Okay, take me to that hospital, Dotomi. Oh, Eden, thank you so much for the 15 months. Oh, always so much appreciated. I'm glad you're doing good. Weren't you streaming today, or did you stream, or are you streaming? I forgot. Okay. Chilling's good. Chilling's good. And I'm pretty chill myself. I'm so happy to play this game. Hopefully I can get to a point where I don't know what's gonna happen next. Because I was watching a YouTuber play this up to a certain point, because I was like, you know what, I need to get my hands on it. I need to experience this for myself. Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost. Okay, so it's down there. Right? Was it gonna review the area? Okay. Yeah, go to 6. Fish out with a net. Oh! That's token. Nice. Let's go 3. Pick the green herbs.
This looks good.
Silly me, I should be paying attention. Okay. This is still a good spot to go. Pick the accessories.
Nice.
I just robbed a body. Okay, just pluck some leaves.
did it!
Oh, blue. Oh, Orichalcum.
Yes!
Cut the grass before proceeding. Oh, I got some bamboo though.
This looks good.
Okay, got needles, threads, scissors, and cotton. All right, I got all the materials. Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing Edo games. Let's see. Oh, I think I got a good haul. All right, make the sewing kit.
Aha!
Yes, the sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. It doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use a sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit this is pretty thoughtful. I had just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes! That's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like, I guess so I could get a chance to talk with you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Right, persuasion time! Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them?
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Hiroko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do. Real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I'd gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then, what if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders? Then all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex would be saved too. Isn't that a good thing? No way, it's not fair. Not fair? I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up. You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear that crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until his hatred is addressed.
Hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17. I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself. Isn't that messed up?
Oh, why did it work so much? Oh gosh.
So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's no way I'm gonna help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever fight.
Save your siblings.
Save your siblings.
My siblings? Hakamoto told me. You're the oldest in the group home. You have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're finally letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. You're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking used me. If it weren't for them, my life would have been as miserable. Those brats can go die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
What's with this guy, really? I get his anger towards the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I need to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own.
Do you care too much?
Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, you stupid brats! Die! The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Damn it, die! They can all die! They all deserve to die! They all should just die. But then, why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed?
I start crying!
It's because you don't want them to die. Not really. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks. Was I a pay thief in my previous life?
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you, like me. For the ones waiting for you at the group home.
Just fight for your family.
Just fight for your family.
Let's go. We got him. We got him, chat. Persuasion complete? I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know. My parents didn't want me, so who needs family? It's just hidden away. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. Still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. You might not be related by blood, but they're a living family I've got, you know? Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little bit better about myself now. Now, 15. I wonder what the persuasion is going to be like for Ima, Kako, and Shoma.
Madam Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Here to spend another day enduring the endurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed, feeling like it would just be another morning. But then... Huh? Could that be? We opened the door and welcomed my guests inside. How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. That's the reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding, you've been darmied!
Hey!
Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hideko sent me on important business. Mistress Hideko? She wants you and me and Takamatsu and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means write the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others Mistress Hideko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. Dadami bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow. So maybe Hideko wants to discuss the test she mentioned? Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Yeah, we're using like the people who matters most to us as like the reasoning to convince Tsubasa and Gaku. Like we convince Eito because like power of friendship. But I am curious about what the motivations for the others will be, that we will use to convince them to fight. Ah, you're all here. You bet we are. I got them all up just like you told me. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Dotami. Mistress praised me. Did something happen between those two? Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course. We can deal with the holdouts later.
Huh?
Deal with them how? True to my original plan. Anyone who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really banning those guys is gonna make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also a chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risk we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up till now completely meaningless. If you have the time to spend worrying about the others, I prefer you spend it training to use your Hemo Amina more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, Hiroko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over our words and consider our options. Such a nice queen! How could anyone not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something or it'll be over for them tomorrow. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiroko force them out either. I'll step in and protect them if I have to. Can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. I never expected Takamoto to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. In the back of my mind, I'd been hoping really, that Hiroko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see now how foolish I'd been to think that. Even if I've managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's mind, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them at least one last time. I should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kako before it's too late. Okay. So they're all in the back. This is Shoma's room. I wonder if he's in. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually the door slowly opened. Hello, I am sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey, Shoma, that deadline Hiroko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is gonna throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming. I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. Me staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry I'd end up here with someone like me. Shoma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. This is Kako's room. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time.
Hey!
That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. This is Ima's room. Let's see if he's around. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mrs. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me out to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done a lot of thinking that I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed thanks to the plan I've come up with. Oh, right. You mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hideko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address.
Hey!
And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. Ima waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seems so confident. I hope the secret plan of his isn't anything violent. I talked to all three of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. Now, will I have any free time? I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those three really are kicked out tomorrow, what'll happen to them then? Isn't there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. Does one of them change their mind after all? Oh my gosh, the Joy-Con drift is crazy! Hope fluttered into my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Eito, what's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know, about Hideko? What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. So, what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiroko is hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. Didn't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiroko told us before she left and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we've come up against. But she said commanders. Plural, not singular. Huh? We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like that out there. But Hiroko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiroko views this war differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. What, just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us to make a more informed decision. It makes sense strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We can even make her step down as leader. What? If Hiroko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others lead. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it will come to that. Hiroko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of being the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help us give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see? It's in everyone's best interest for Hiroko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway. I don't think I can make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takumi. You have quite a way with words, so... so that's what this is all about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiroko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiroko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Is Hiroko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. It's nighttime. To the leisure lounge! Ito said Hiroko was in the leisure lounge. What would she be doing here all on her own? Look, Takumi, over there! Ito pointed to the pool. From where we were standing, we can make out a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was a corpse.
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
What? We weren't peeping!
That's right. We wouldn't. That's to say, we didn't.
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
It's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important, you say? All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
I just want to hear that. Hold on a second.
All right.
We watched Hideko make her way towards the locker room, the silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later. Thank you for waiting. Now, let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I just gotta go for the direct approach. Eito, you got anything to say? Let's hear what Hideko has to say. All right, I'm gonna come right out and ask. Hideko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. We figured out from some of the stuff you said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude, for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hideko. Now that Siri's gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same, if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting among ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. You've really got me up against a wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room, or how they chose who to send here? Hold on. Can we go get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It'll be better for our morale that way.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we tried to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that all right with you, Hideko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria, like we did before. Very well. You're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not gonna go back on this? You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us. Whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far. Most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. All right, I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story. You may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept this secret from you for this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I never really thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A beat later, Hiroko was already halfway through the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really gonna force the non-fighters to leave? You said it time and time again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Despite those words, Hiroko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. Hiroko. She's not so bad after all. Just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Eito and I didn't stick around for long after that. We'd done all we came to do and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiroko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war. But it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? My theory is maybe that none of their lives were real and that they were like incubated. No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. And so ended my 15th day at Last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting. One that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. Day 16. I've checked all around this side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. She's not in her room either. I looked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Hiroko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding. When we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hiroko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside her room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Hiroko was gone. Vanished without a trace. Where'd you go, mistress? It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. No, that's not possible. I mean... Both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without one of us using them. Without using one of them. Then where is she? Why'd she pick now to pull a disappearing act? Yeah, isn't it kind of strange that both times Seirei and Hiroko decide, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. They disappear the next day. Someone higher up is silencing them. You guys said Hiroko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with Sire. You mean we're gonna find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that. You're gonna make me. Oh. If Miss Shizuhara is gone, that means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? I mean, no one's gonna want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mrs. Sumino. I'm sad to say my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizuhara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was gonna seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm a master in the art of love? Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles. Practically a celebrity. The financial aid of my many, kind friends has allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got tough. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but... So, you were gonna put the... So you were gonna put the booze on Hiroko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. One only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that. I don't even know where to start. But we've got more important things to worry about right now. If you didn't do anything to Hiroko, then where is she? If the school got attacked right now, we'd really be in trouble. Yeah, we've got no Sire, no Hiroko. It'd be a total crap fest. Let's try not to get sidetracked with the worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again?
Hey!
Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy for Hiroko for the rest of the day. By the time the sun went down, we made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
This is terrible. It felt like we'd finally reached an understanding with Hiroko, and now she's gone. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. Fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Wait, Takumi. It's getting late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need is to be sleep deprived during it. He's right. We can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we're ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow Hiroko will come back like nothing ever happened, and she'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. She'll be back tomorrow, like nothing ever happened. Even if, as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to really relax, and any time things started to go our way here, those hopes are quashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was? Day 17. As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiroko. We We started with the school interior. Nothing. Then we split into groups and checked outside, everywhere we could reach, right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious now that Hiroko wasn't going to just show up out of nowhere. She disappeared, utterly and completely. Another day. We didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man. People don't just blip out of existence like this. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does it mean she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. Then where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server? She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen, everyone, my darling sisters with the graces with her words of wisdom. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. What's this inconsistency you spotted, Kako? It could be nothing, but... what if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the undying flames? Huh? Hiroko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us has noticed yet? A way out? It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better. That's right. None of us even consider that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. Oh, if only we'd gotten to know Mistress Ohara better. She might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. So she left and went back to TRC on her own? Hey, moron, this is Hiroko we're talking about. She's more serious about beating the invaders than any of us. That could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really? Alright, Kako. What's the other explanation you thought of, Kako? There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiroko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside us like Sirei could. Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Huh? If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, then came back after disposing of it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? What? Since the corp recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to revive her. And it would be like Miss Ohara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, sister dearest. You've thought of everything. Wait a minute. You really think Hiroko was murdered? By one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Whoa, don't look at me. What do we know for sure if that's what happened? No. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiroko would never run off and abandon us, and she won't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. But she'd let her guard down around one of us. That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her. Don't talk like that, Darumi. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple of weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiroko's been taken away from me. And in such a cruel way, too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this? Please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory. Just one possibility. You explained yourself really well, though, Kako. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. This is her field of interest, after all.
Okay, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I ate a piece of chocolate. Give me a sec. There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Both those theories mean Hideko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the wall is starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think? Let's save that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. Nah, we'll find her. Pieces of her anyway. Hey, you think we can shove the parts in a revival-matic? Maybe it'll still work even if they're a little rotten. No, the manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death. A few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hideko's still alive. And I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow, we'll come up with a plan and take action. Right. Oh, Frederick! Welcome! Welcome, Raiders. How you guys doing tonight? If you're new here, I'm Moon, just a nerd girl doing nerdy things and sometimes even moony things. I'm a variety streamer that plays all sorts of games like Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact. I play visual novels like this one right here, The Last Defense Academy, 100 line. Oh, I said that backwards. I do art. Yeah, that's pretty much all I do. Also, Shohei Kokichi, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Starmie. Oh, go pee. Go piss, girl. Oh, I forgot to ask. I mean, Fabric will be back, but Raiders, if you're here and you're willing to chat, what were you guys up to? I hope your night's been good so far. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. Hold on. Okay, that's fine. I feel like it's been a while since I saved. We made our way back to our rooms in a heavy, sullen silence. As tired as I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hideko? Why did she disappear so completely? It's the higher-ups. It's the higher-ups. They wanted to silence her. Oh, I need more water. All right. Ah, you pissed, girl? Let's go. Okay. Oh, Shohei Kokichi. What is your preference for a nickname? Shohei, Kokichi? Oh, I hope you enjoyed Repo. Like part of me, like there's like this like dichotomy inside me. Like I want to play it, but well, for one, I can't. I have the wrong operating system. I run on a Mac, and Repo, as far as I know, doesn't have like it doesn't have Mac compatibility that I'm aware of. But there's also like the fact that like I also know that it's kind of like in the horror genre, and I'm a horror weenie. Ooh, Shorikichi. Oh yeah, both are very cute. You know what? Since I do have the feature. Here we go, get quoted. Okay, we'd gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hideko running away? One of us killing her? Each sounded just as impossible as the other. No, especially since Hideko is like the strongest one amongst us. I feel like it would have taken like multiple people to take her down. But oh, right. If you guys are unfamiliar with the 100 line, The Last Defense Academy. Oh yeah, by all means, get sleep. If you guys need to sleep, go grab a snack. If you need to piss like Fyrick just did, like go do what you need to. But if you're unfamiliar with this game was made by the creators of Danganronpa and 999 Nonary game. This game has 100 different endings. And you know, as a fan of both of those games and their creators, I just had to get my hands on this game. And I've already seen up to a certain point where I was like, I need to start playing this for myself so I can experience like the story for myself. And like, even though I am like kind of, you know, re-seeing some things, like this is still like really entertaining and interesting. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what a victory means to me. I don't think she was lying then. So why would she leave us so suddenly? The higher ups, I'm calling it. I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hideko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. I went on and like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept for several hours or only a few minutes. All of a sudden, my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. Stay hydrated, folks. Hydrate or die straight. It's too late for me, though. I glanced around, trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning already. It was still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet.
What the?
Once again, my theory. Oh, I just noticed like one side of their lashes is black and the other is white, like Monokuma. That's right, hydrate or die straight. Yeah, but my theory is that this mysterious figure is like either a future version of Takumi or an alternate timeline version of Takumi. It's back.
You! What are you doing here?
I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again. I still can't make anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
This is getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hideko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sire? Was that you too? What did you...
Oh, shit.
Hey!
He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I I was right. The invaders are back. At night. Damn it. Not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hiroko too. Was this part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so they could attack while we were confused and disorganized? No time to think about that now. I gotta get to the war room and get ready to fight. Alright, to the war room. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Takumi, it's an attack! We've got a fresh batch of invaders to deal with. I know. Right when I thought I was finally gonna get some sleep too. Bastards could have held off until morning. Is it just the four of us though? What about Gaku and Tsubasa? I don't think they're coming. I did knock on their doors just in case. But Gaku didn't answer. And all I could hear from Tsubasa's room was a lot of dry retching. What a bunch of party poopers! They should just embrace the bloodlust already! We'll just have to make do with what we've got. I guess so. I wish Hiroko was here though. Wish all you want, it won't change a thing. We're still pretty strong even without her. Ooh, Darumi? She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but yeah, I do like her vibe. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Apart from all of us dying horribly, I mean. I won't let that happen. I can't die here. I made a promise.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
That's right. I'm going to survive. Make it back to the complex. Back to Karuha. So I can't die here. Let's do this. Let's protect our school. We'll kill the enemy and make it through this alive. Takumi. Now you're talking. This is a total bloodbath. I'm gonna get so much EXP. Right. Of course. This is the only way to keep everyone safe. The fear hasn't gone away. I don't think it ever will. But if I let it get to me, I won't be able to save anyone. I'll do whatever it takes, even if it means fighting. Even if it means killing.
Come on, guys. Let's get this defensive battle underway.
The bloody magical girl transformation. You heard me. Bloody magical girl transformation. Do you see all the blood? They literally transformed. What the hell is that? Ugh. Okay, we got a pincer attack. Okay.
Damn! These guys are a cut above the rest for sure.
Do you think they're commanders? If they are, then what Hiroko said was true. There's more than one of them in the invader army. And now we've got to deal with two of them right off the bat.
We're so dead! This is gonna be fun!
Okay. Here we got 4. And then... Hold on. Okay, so I gotta do this wisely.
Rev it up!
Out of my way. Do that.
Just say when. There.
Okay, now gonna go see the other side. Oh, that's a much easier way.
Let's do it to it!
It's a homicide. You know, I'm not too familiar with like Fire Emblem. I've only played Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yes, leave it to me.
So I'm not really sure if it is, but the premise of 100 Line Last Defense Academy is like the protagonist is just living you know, a normal life, living his normal high school life with his childhood best friend Karua, where one day these invaders like just attack the complex. The Tokyo residential complex is this domed off like area that society lives in. So the invaders attack the complex. He discovers he can use this power by like stabbing himself in the chest with hemo anima. Oh, yeah, I guess that is similar. Like the combat is similar. Yeah, like and after he gets these new powers, he's like yoinked off into this school where he's told, along with other students, hey, you gotta protect the school and fight these guys, because if you lose, then the rest of humanity is dead. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! They're gonna. Oh no! No! Stop! Stop exploding!
So annoying!
Oh, they're getting jumped. They're getting jumped. Decreases to attack and move stats can be removed by taking defensive staff, as well as overwritten by stat boosting effects. Okay. Oh, Ito! Motherfucker.
Let's go!
Oh, you won't let me. Oh. Isn't it? Lets me hit multiple. I kind of want these guys to stay away from the barrier. Okay, Ato, my bad.
Certainly isn't good.
Defensive stance. All right, there you go. Yeah.
Let's do this.
You are not getting close to that barrier. Not on my watch.
Full throttle.
So, if I can get you, like, right here. Yep, then turn. Aw, shit.
This isn't good. Damn it.
Oh. Stop! Stop exploding!
Guess I'm out of mana!
How could this happen?
Oh, no, Ito! I'm getting my ass whooped.
It's all right.
I think you have to.
Not there yet.
I think you have to use last resort, my guy.
I'm putting it all on the line. Sorry. It's up to you now.
Oh.
All right. I'm back.
Oh, okay.
So did we win? Or what?
Okay. Oh, this is a Oh, no, this is a mechanic of the game. I forgot about this. So all the playable characters are essentially immortal. Like, or like, functionally immortal. Like, if they die within school grounds. Like these coffins will come in, take their bodies, and go to the aptly named Revivomatic, where they are brought back to life. And it only works within the first few minutes of death. But in terms of this gameplay, like characters will come back after a wave is finished if they do die.
Something feels off, though. It wasn't like this when we beat the last one.
No way! It came back from the dead? I thought we were the only ones who could do that!
What's going on? Looks like these two come as a set. Anytime we defeat one of them, the other revives it.
The hell? How are we supposed to win this then?
If we can beat one of them, then finish off its partner before it has a chance to use that revival technique, that should do the trick.
What a drag!
If that's what it takes, that's what we'll have to do. Unless anyone else has a better idea?
Incoming invader detected at 12 o'clock.
Huh?
Readings indicate target is an S-class fighter. It is currently approaching the school at a high speed.
A three-way pincer attack! We don't have anyone there!
Now there's 3 of them? We barely managed to cope with 2.
You have gotta be shitting me! We don't have enough fighters to handle all of them!
Or do we?
Hey everyone! Sorry I'm late.
Seriously? A night battle? This totally stinks! But we're dead if we lose here, right? And not just us. Everyone back in the TRC will be next on their list. If this is what it takes to stop that, then I'll fight too!
You brought out the big guns.
Tsubasa! Gaku! You came after all!
Well, you didn't leave us much choice. I was kinda hoping you'd be fine to win this without me. If I don't step in now, though, we're all gonna be royally screwed.
I'm so dizzy. I've already thrown up a bunch of times, and it feels like I'm not even connected to my body anymore. But I've decided to give this my best shot. I'll do whatever I can to help out.
Yeah, Tsubasa's really sweet. I feel bad, but like I guess that sometimes this just happens to people. Like whenever she gets nervous, she pukes and nothing helps. It's just physical. Till you saw his heels.
Thanks, guys. I'll leave the enemies over there to you then.
All right, here goes nothing.
Anyway, we got those revival machines or whatever up and running, right? If they do kill us, I'll come back and really let them have it.
What's the matter, Eito? I'm a little overwhelmed. Seeing these two in their class armor ready to fight. But I'll be okay. Now that they're here, I'm not afraid anymore. I don't know how to explain it, but all my fatigue from before is gone. It's amazing how much difference it makes having friends by your side. So long as we keep trusting and supporting each other, I'm sure we'll be able to blaze our way to a brighter future.
Oh, you really need to stop with the friendship is magic lines.
Let's turn this battle around and show them what we can do together!
Yeah, Eito is sweet. He is sweet. But sometimes he can be a little corny.
I'm good whenever.
Okay, Tsubasa support fighter specializing in mobility and movement options. Her specialist skill, special mechanic, prevents fatigue regardless of how many actions he takes. Okay, this is probably be the best. Yeah, you got stunned.
Prepped and
Okay,
ready.
Gaku is a mid-range fighter that specializes in taking down many enemies at once. He automatically gains 1 attack when the voltage meter is 100% or more from his specialist skill, Special Vibes. Okay, after selecting a skill, you can select the green space to move your characters before attacking. Doing this means you can select your target after moving, making it useful for long-range attacks that require you to keep your distance from the enemy.
Mow 'em down.
All right.
My turn.
Slash here.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
out of my way, and then we'll come here so we can hit 4 of you at once.
Let her rip.
Okay. Nanami, you're over here.
We go!
Yes, this one will work. And then
Better
Ato,
get moving.
right here.
All well and good.
So
I'm ready whenever.
attack boost.
Not bad.
All right.
We better get moving.
Okay. Let me see. You're at 4. You're at 3. Because if I do hit
I'm ready
you,
whenever.
you're gonna. But it'll just revive. I need to hold on. Cancel. Yes, end turn now.
I'm spent. Don't screw with me.
All right, let's see.
I guess it's my turn.
I think
Do it to
I
it!
want Nanami to come over here. Oh, stop. I cannot with this Joy-Con drift. Okay. Ato.
I'm ready whenever.
I want to make sure to get rid of these
You're in the
guys.
way.
Right? Oh, she's still stunned.
Just watch me.
All right, do it from here, Gaku.
Get the hell out of my way. Let's freaking go.
Can I get anyone else? Since Tsubasa is still
That's what I'm talking about.
stunned. All right.
Let's do this.
See, he gets more when he moves. Or should I maybe
Rev it up. Full throttle.
okay, we'll just do an out of my way and then try to coordinate killing all of them. Yep.
Damn it. All out of gas.
Oh, I need y'all to cut this out. Stop it! Okay. Okay.
Let's do this.
Hmm. Okay.
Good to go.
You talk to me. Yes. That.
Got it.
All right.
Here we go!
Slide. Do that there. Can you tell?
We better get moving. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Okay.
I'm taking the wheel!
Wait. Let me
Locked
boost.
and loaded!
Attack.
Keep it coming!
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm taking the wheel!
Hold on. Let me see. Can I boost her?
Locked and loaded!
No.
I'm good whenever!
All right. Let's do that. I know it means she's.
Hear this engine roar!
I know it means she'll be stunned, but. All right. That's wave 2. What the hell? Being? I have no idea what you're saying.
Confused? What's next? A giant Mac?
Actually, I think that's this commander's true form.
So then, if we take it out, this will be over.
Hey, Tsubasa, that class weapon of yours is freaking sweet. It's like some kind of tricked out car or something.
Yeah.
Thanks. The first time I used it, it was a total disaster. I spewed all over the interior. But this time, I've got the sick bag and tinted windows so I can fight with total peace of mind.
Oh, that's great.
I love that for you, Tsubasa.
No matter how strong the enemy we're facing is, I won't be afraid anymore. Knowing you all have my back gives me limitless courage. I feel like I could take on the whole world right now. When we fight side by side, we become more than the sum of our parts. We're more than just a scattered group of fighters. We're a team.
Heito, please.
Let's do this, everyone. With our powers combined, there's nothing we can't do.
Oh, you're adorkable.
Sheesh. I got embarrassed just standing here listening to you say all that.
And how do we know it's squad 2? Right?
Locked and loaded.
Headlights.
Take this.
Alrighty.
Prepped
Zaku.
and ready.
Want to keep some distance.
Get the hell out of my way.
Alright. Oh, right. She's immune to fatigue. I think I want God and me
Let's go.
to do this.
Full throttle.
Okay, I want you to come over here. Oh, whoops. Yep, got him to turn.
Don't screw with me. All out of gas.
Ow! My body!
When an enemy uses a charge skill, purple warning spaces will appear before the attack is launched during their next turn. You can stop that charge skill from acting by reducing the enemy's armor by 0. Okay.
Rev off!
I think it's best. Oh, can he not move because? Ooh, shit. Then I think Takumi needs to use his special attack. Crimson Assault. Go ahead, honey.
Gotcha. All right.
It's as bad as I thought, huh?
I think here. It's the best. But I think I should also. Dotami's like. I think I want her to move, but for the time being,
I'm taking the wheel.
gotta get rid of. There.
Watch out.
Defense. Alright, Gaku.
Just watch me.
Maybe. No. One more? No, that also hits it.
Bang, bang, bang!
Right? No?
Leave it to me.
Headlights again. Alright, there we go. That was the priority.
Yes,
Now then.
leave it to me. Got it. Nice.
Alright.
Guess it's my turn.
I wonder how many more can I get?
Okay, this. I think this will be good for her.
Full throttle!
I say defense.
Gotta play defense!
So I can't move you.
Yes, leave it to me.
I can't do much.
I'm good whenever.
Nope. I'm afraid. So let's just attack you.
I can barely move.
Stop! Please, stop!
So annoying.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Nanami, no! Ew. Could you stop with the barrier, please?
Screw with me!
Wait, Gaku?
Damn, this is tough.
Yeah, I'm right, it is.
Hey! Did you see that?
Hato's by himself.
I guess it's my turn. Allow me to trim down their numbers. We better get moving.
I need you to do it twice.
All well and good.
Alright.
I guess it's my turn.
Oh, righteous punishment. No, he needs to move, be able to move again.
We better get moving. Let's fortify our
Defensive
lines.
stance. Alright, now special
Yes,
attacks.
leave it to me.
And now I should be able to hit both. Alright, there we go. Oh,
Allow
pop
me
off,
to take
Ato.
them down. I'll leave the rest to you.
alright. How are you guys doing?
Let's give it to him!
It's this way, you won't, I can't move. You're stunned. So what is everyone else doing?
This is bad, right? Let it loose! Yes!
Locked and loaded! Out of the way!
Okay.
Leave it to me!
And make sure she, this guy can't get any closer.
I can barely move!
Oh, this isn't good.
All out of gas.
I won't lose!
Okay, Kaku.
I can still go on. Bang, bang, bang!
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let.
Full throttle. Eat this.
So we can focus on him. Oh, you can't move. You can't move. Okay, so you're fine where you are.
I've got this. Take that! Got it!
Okay. Alright, let's get back over here. She won't be back to the wave.
We're in serious trouble here. Damn, this is tough.
Oh, no, get him. Okay, I think this will have to do.
I'll hit you with all I got. You can handle the rest.
We can't keep on like this! Let's roll! We did!
Okay, there's still more. Okay. Okay, I think
Let's
what
do
I
this.
want is for Takumi.
Keep your
Defensive.
guard up. I've got this.
Slide slash 2.
All right.
Alright. It's not much I can do,
Things aren't looking good!
but to possibly have her. Oh, she. Ah. This isn't.
I can still move!
I'm sorry, Tsubasa.
This is the only way! The rest is up to you!
I'm sorry. Oh, right. I think I need to end my turn for the time being and hope for the best. Don't die, Gaku. Okay, now I'm going to need everyone to get their asses over here.
We better get moving.
Okay. You guys. Oh, you need.
Hauling ass.
You need dash. Yep. Yep, this is where I want you.
Let's do this.
Oh, okay. So I need to use defensive
Come
on you.
get it. Hauling ass.
And then. Can I use dash? Yep. Dash will do it.
Let's do this. Let's freaking go. I'm all fired up.
Okay.
Let's do
Boost
this.
and move again.
Here we freaking go! Full throttle.
That way I can get multiple at once, while also raising his defense. You're stunned. My next best thing would probably get
My turn.
me to dash. We're so close. Okay, I got 4.
Hauling ass.
I for sure need you to do this.
This is bad, right?
I get multiple. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about!
I guess it's my turn. Yes, leave it to me.
Yep, do that. Do that.
Here we go.
Just so there's no one close to the barrier.
You're kidding!
With me.
We better get moving.
Damn, this is tough.
Oh.
I still got gas. Eat this.
Okay, that'll do.
I guess it's my turn. You're in the way.
I
Say
wonder.
when.
Get him over here at least.
That ain't nothing.
I need you. Wait, boost your
Can't slow
anima.
me down. I'm all fired up. I still got gas.
Okay, so
Yes,
then we should be able to do this and end it. Oh, thank goodness. I did so poorly.
I'll be right back.
Did we win? Yeah. I think so.
So, what do we do with this one?
This one? Oh. I see what you mean.
Can't leave it alive or it'll just come after us again.
Guess one of us will have to strike the finishing blow like Mistress Hirako did before. It's kind of a lot of effort, though. Who wants to do it?
The finishing blow? You mean kill them?
Yep.
Not like it's a real person or anything. It's just an invader.
What if the plot twist is like these commanders are actually people?
Hey, why can this one use hemoanima anyway? Just how many of the invaders have powers like ours?
Are they really our powers, or are they powers we stole from them to fight them?
We still don't know. Hiruko might have been able to tell us, but
We can talk about this later. We gotta hurry or it's gonna revive.
Even if it's our enemy, I don't relish the thought of sucking out its power and leaving it a dried up husk. But I guess somebody's gotta do it.
Bruh. I don't, who should I?
Me?
I'm sorry, but you're like really good. sorry, but like, you got some pretty good shit.
It's done.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry I made you do that, but you have really good stuff. Extermination complete. Ooh, let's go. Yes, because you were the MVP girl. I think I got like a D. That's better than I thought. I gotta get better at, you know, using like all their skills to the proper advantages. Oh my gosh. Story! Welcome, and welcome, Raiders. How you guys doing tonight? If you guys are new here, I'm Moon, just a nerdy girl doing nerdy things and sometimes even moony things. I am a variety streamer. I play games like Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact. I play visual novels like this one. I draw. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it. What are you guys playing? I hope you had fun. And also, if you guys need to, you know, leave because you're sleepy, or you need to go get a drink, or use a bathroom, or get a snack, feel free to do that. I understand. Sometimes you just need a little pick-me-up. Oh my gosh. I think the longest I've gone is like about 4 or 5 hours. 8 hours is a goal to set. Oh, it's finally over. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot worse. Yeah, I didn't get as nauseous as I was expecting. I think my class armor helped us on my stomach or something. Hey, I got something to say to you two. Sakamoto came stomping up and slammed his hand on Gaku's shoulder. I had you all wrong. You were great out there. Huh? Oh, thanks. We couldn't have won the battle without you. And your class weapons were so freaking badass. You think so? Yeah, you should let me take yours for a spin sometime, Gaku. I want to pull off one of those cool headshots on you. Shoot the enemy, not me. That goes for yours too, Tsubasa. You were drifting around the battlefield like you were on a kind of off-road stunt rally. Really? Thanks. Most people don't know good driving technique when they see it. Let's lay out the high fives and shoulder slaps though, okay? I probably smell pretty funky right now. We're finally coming together as a team. I'm not sure if my heart can handle this much emotion. Do you need to go lie down for a few minutes? Oh, sorry, thank you for the hydrate. All right, this calls for a celebration. Let's fire up the Rational Mannequin. On second thought, it's late and I'm beat. Let's do it tomorrow instead. Yeah, it's practically morning already. We're all gonna need a rest. And I really need to take a shower. Aw, man, things would be so much easier if I could stay awake while I'm asleep. Feeling triumphant, yet exhausted from another successful battle, we shuffled back to our rooms for some well-deserved rest. The moment I got back to my room, I let out a huge sigh and collapsed onto the bed. I was too tired to even lift a finger. All that stress and fatigue really added up. How long am I have to keep doing this? Another 83 days? I hadn't forgotten Hiroko, or the weird ghost boy, but I couldn't summon the energy to think about them right now. Just let me sleep. I closed my eyes and almost immediately sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. I opened my eyes. I was awake, but... Ow, ow, ow! My legs hurt. My arms hurt. My neck, chest, and abdomen hurt. Hurt in a place I didn't know the correct anatomical term for. My whole body was a big massive muscle pain. So I overdid it. I had no idea yesterday I put so much strain on my body. Our previous battles had left me pretty tired the day after, but never like this. What time is it anyway? I struggled to sit up, tentatively raising my head until I could see the clock on the wall. It's past 1 p.m. already. Wow, I really slept in. I didn't feel refreshed at all. Even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed, I still only felt half awake. Wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see if they're in the cafeteria. Forcing myself to move, I slowly made my way toward our usual meeting place, my back hunched over like an old man's. When I finally got to the cafeteria, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised or deflated by what I saw.
Good morning, Takumi. How are you feeling today?
Look at Gaku over there on the floor.
You took your sweet time. I only got here a minute ago too, though.
Hey guys. Are your muscles hurting as much as mine?
Not just my muscles. My throat feels like it's been lined with sandpaper. All that throwing up must have inflamed it.
I don't even know if I can lift a pair of chopsticks right now.
Darumi has encountered a fatal error and has to shut down. She will continue in power-saving mode until fully charged.
Congratulations on another win, everybody. Go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. Stay where you are. We'll bring it to you. Thank you. The Tsukumo twins went back and forth to the Rashomatic, bringing us over our breakfast, or was it lunch? Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I added a thick layer of peanut butter as this nice little extra.
Ooh.
You shouldn't have. I mean, you really shouldn't have.
Yeah!
And for Mr. Mariko, a bowl of rice with the strips of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? Must be a working class schmo thing. Hey, insulting me is one thing, but don't diss Gyudon. How can you be so nice today, Ima? Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure you have all the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. If the invaders launched another attack while you were in this state, we'd all be up the proverbial creek without a paddle. Don't say that, you're gonna jinx it. It probably won't happen that soon, but there will be other attacks. Last night proved that they're not shy about attacking at night either. So we gotta live in constant fear when our next battle's gonna be? Oh, my rotten luck just keeps getting rottener. Speaking of the future, what are we gonna do from here on? I think I know what everyone's going to say, but I'd like to make sure. What's this about our future plans, Eito? First, we lost Sirei. Now it looks like Hiroko isn't coming back either. So should we keep looking for her or choose a new leader? Should we keep defending the school like before? We need to consider our options. I almost forgot about that. Does she really have some kind of secret passage out of here? No! She was murdered by the traitor for hiding in our ranks! Quit it, you're gonna make everyone paranoid. Guys, knock it off. It ain't cool to speak ill of the dead. And if she's still alive, she'll probably come back and explain herself soon enough. Siri and Hiroko both knew something about this war, and disappeared before they could tell us about it. We may have to accept that we're never gonna learn the whole truth. Knowing that, what do you think we all should do from here on out? It's not like we can leave. Nothing we can do except run out the 100 days. Oh, no worries, Story, go get food. But all that stuff about going home when we're done, is it still gonna happen without Siri here? I wish we knew that much, at the very least.
Oh!
We're supposedly here on a vital mission to defend the future of humanity, isn't that right? Surely the people in charge wouldn't leave us here unsupervised. There's gotta be some way to contact them, whoever they are. Siri must have been in charge of that too. Now that he's gone, we're probably cut off. For a mission this important, you think they have some failsafe in place, wouldn't you? Maybe everything Siri told us was a lie, and this whole thing is a twisted reality show set up by a cadre of ultra-rich dudes? They're probably out there right now sipping champagne and getting off to seeing us suffer. What part of that was funny? This really sucks though. At least before we had some hope of learning the truth. I know it's frustrating to have all these unanswered questions, but the invaders are targeting the school. There's no doubt about that. That means the part about something important being here is true. Why else would they keep attacking so persistently? So I think the 100-day time limit must have a grain of truth in it as well. I don't doubt something will happen on the 100th day. As to whether that will include us going home, all we can do is have faith that it will. I guess so. We don't really have any other option, do we? We'll be okay. It'll all work out in the end, one way or another. Yeah, let's go with that. I seriously don't want to think about this anymore. The only way I'm gonna get through this is by focusing all the awesome stuff I'll do once I get home. I'll be hailed as the hero who saved mankind. Money, honor, women, they'll be all mine for the taking. Everyone who made fun of me will get their just desserts and the world will enter a new era with me leading the way. You're kind of starting to sound like a supervillain now. We spent a little longer in the cafeteria eating a meal that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner all rolled into one. Once we were done, we went back to our rooms. I was still aching all over, but at least I still had a full stomach. Oh, this really hurts. Back in my room, I collapsed on the bed and just lay there for a while. Staying on my feet was too much effort. I'd already wasted most of the day doing nothing. Although after last night's battle, maybe that was only natural. In fact, it was probably better for me to take it easy and allow my body to recover. Maybe I'll take a shower and hit the sack. I spent the rest of the day lying in bed, not doing anything noteworthy. Before I knew it, my 18th day at Last Defense Academy had passed me by. Day 19.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
Oh yeah, I believe this is now the point where I don't know what's going to happen next. And this is new.
Get ready for your 19th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wait, 19? Well, that's a good round number. A real milestone if ever I heard one. In honor of the occasion, I've prepared... I've unlocked some new facilities. Feel free to check out the garage on the first floor and the library on the second. The VR machine in the training room's been updated too. All part of the service. Be sure to sharpen up your skills, allow your creativity to bloom, and slaughter the vile invaders more efficiently than ever.
Ow. The pain in my muscles wasn't completely gone, but I felt a lot better than I did yesterday. What's the idea of making the 19th a milestone date anyway? All that good round number stuff made no sense. You probably wanted us to call him out on it and watch us squirm. No use getting worked up about it now. I guess I should go take a look at the new rooms. Okay, let me save. And then we'll go a little bit longer. Because the new rooms... Was it the first and second floors? Because this is the garage and... Okay. Alright, well let's go to the training room first. And then we'll go to the library. Oh hey Takumi, you came to check out this room too, huh? Yeah, I was curious about this update that to the VR training machine is all about. Looks like they added some new scenarios for us to try out. They might actually be kind of fun. You want to jump in with me sometime and see who can get the best score? Yeah, let me get back to you on that. Takamaru seems like the competitive type. I don't think I'd be able to keep up if you got really into it. Okay. It's so much quieter without Siri and Miss Shizuhara around. And the atmosphere is so relaxed now that nobody's pressuring the non-fighters to fight anymore. I guess everything worked out for the best after all. For you, maybe. Alright. Now we gotta find our way to the library. Run. Oh. Library. Sure enough, this is the library. This is wonderful. They've got a huge selection of titles from all kinds of genres. I don't think I've ever seen this many books. Not even the TRC's libraries. How about that? I'm not much of a reader, so I never really thought about how many books we had. But believe me, this is impressive. I used to spend most of my spare time reading. Being around people always made me nervous. Books were my refuge from the world. Nato doesn't hesitate to speak his mind anymore. I guess this experience has helped bring him out of his shell. How about you, Shoma? Do you like to read? Do you have a favorite book? If you think I'll have anything interesting to add to this conversation, you're gonna be disappointed. I don't read, or watch TV, or play video games, or engage with any kind of media worth talking about. I'm sorry for being so thoroughly uninteresting. That's okay. So, is it only books here? Nothing extra, like the Gift-O-Matic in the rec room? I don't think so. Although there are some rather unusual choices on the shelves. There's guides on combat techniques, military strategy, that sort of thing. They might teach us something that can help us against the invaders. I think that's more your area of expertise than mine. That's fair. I'll let you know if I come across anything useful. Thanks, Nato. Reading study has been unlocked. You can access this during your free time. Okay. So then, we need to go to the first floor garage. Nope. Go down. I bet you Subasa's having the time of her life right now. That's strange. Wait. Strange or storage? Am I losing my mind? No, it says strange. Okay. Bacteria. That's the entrance hall. Garage! Oh, this is a garage, huh? Looks like there's some cool stuff in here. Cool doesn't even begin to cover it. Oh, look at this. Isn't this awesome? And that over there. And wow, you never find these things in such good condition. You sure seem excited. Well, duh. I never expected the school's lineup of facilities to include the workshop of my dreams. If you ever want to make adjustments to your class weapon, just let me know. I'd be glad to handle any customization work. Customize my class weapon? Yep, this place has everything. Aren't our class weapons supposed to be like manifestations of our will to fight, channeled through our blood or something? Is it even possible to customize them? To be honest, I'm not 100% sure of the details either. There's equipment here that's specifically designed to do just that. I have a feeling I'll be spending a lot of time here. I have this gear up and running fast so you can say cyclopentadienyl manganese tricarbonate. I did my best. Wow, I knew Tsubasa was into machines. I had no idea she could get this passionate about them. Oh boy, I can't wait to get started. Who wants to be the first? It doesn't have to be a complete overhaul. Just let me tweak a little. Whoa, calm down, Tsubasa. I know you're excited, but let's take things slow, okay? New skill developments have been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Okay, I've taken a look at all the new rooms and facilities that were unlocked today. I think I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Even after a full day's rest, I'm still tired. I let out a long, long breath and felt any motivation to do something productive drain away. Instead, I made for the comforting embrace of my bed. My aches and pains were more manageable now, but I still wasn't in peak form. Not by a long shot. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a minute. I lay down and let my body go completely limp. I wasn't going anywhere else today. And so I snoozed away my 19th day at Last Defense Academy in relative peace and comfort. Day 20. We're a fifth of the way there.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 20th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Once I was out of bed and on my feet, I stretched, feeling my back, arms, and legs straightening out for the first time in a while. I guess last night finally did the trick. I feel so much better now. Looks like I'll be able to have a normal day today. I'll head to the cafeteria and see how everyone else is doing. When I got to the cafeteria, there's nobody there.
Huh?
I guess I'm here first today? Well, stranger things have happened. I'll grab some breakfast and wait for them. I sat there on my own for a few minutes until the door finally opened and someone else walked in. Hello, Takumi. What a pleasure to see you first thing in the morning. You're making it sound like we woke up together. It's kind of strange for the others not to be here yet, isn't it? You think they're still asleep? Could be. A lot of them stayed up late last night, even past the evening announcement. Really? Why'd they do that? Some of them wanted to keep snacking, others were using the new facilities. They were pretty much just doing whatever they felt like. Does that count as freedom or anarchy? Maybe a little bit of both. We don't really have any authority figures here anymore. It's like if students at a regular school were given free reign with no teachers or student council. I'm glad they're enjoying themselves, of course, but I can't help thinking we should be using this time to come up with some new strategies. I don't know. We never know what the enemy is going to do until they show up. How do you plan for that? Plus, those guys would never go along with strategy meetings or group training sessions or anything like that. At least, not without someone to organize it all. Are you saying we need a new leader? Why don't you do it, Takumi? I think you do a wonderful job. Me? You've got to be kidding. I'm not leader material. I disagree. You're considerate of others, you always have our backs in battle, and you never give up hope. I'd be proud to follow someone like you. Knock it off, you're making me blush. I'm telling you, I don't handle responsibility very well. Well, if you really don't want to, I won't force you. But leader or no leader, we'll still be there for each other when it counts. That's what being friends is all about. Whatever happens will be okay, right? Right, we'll find a way to make it work. None of the others came to the cafeteria that morning. It was just me and Eito. We talked for a little longer before heading back to our rooms. No Sire, no Hiroko. Right now it's liberating, but this lack of discipline could lead to problems later down the line. Then again, I can't imagine any of us stepping up to lead the unit at this point. The only won't help though. I'm sure I can find a better use for my time. I've got access to new places now, and after all the sleeping I've been doing lately, I prefer to do something active today. Okay. The garage has been unlocked. You can now develop new skills. Use your free time wisely to develop powerful skills. From now on, you can upgrade class weapons from the VR training room and the garage. The library has an unlock. You now do reading study. You can raise the grade of your choice by reading books related to a subject during reading study. Since you can only choose to increase one specific grade at a time, make sure you take advantage of this option as needed. Okay, so we are going to save here. And I actually made it an extra hour than I normally do. Ooh, I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm also tired, so we will just be ending. I will not be raiding, but I do appreciate the raids I got from Fyverick and Storyteller. Oh my god, I forgot to shout you guys out. Okay, well. Let's at least start with Fyverick. I'm so sorry. I'm like, my brain is not there. But yeah, I guess we are gonna have to figure out what do we do now? Like we're just here. We're just vibing until the next attack hits us. But yep, this is where I'm gonna end it tonight. My throat is thoroughly shot. So I will leave you guys off with some links. So socials, so you can check me out on other places of the internet. Discord, so you can chat with the community offline. And VODs to catch any streams you may have missed. Without further ado, I'd like to thank Story and Fyverick one more time for raiding me. If you haven't followed them yet, you should definitely do that now. I'd like to thank all the chatters and the lurkers and the new follows for joining me on this waxing night. Until I rise again, I will see you guys next time. Bye!